Muy buenas y bienvenidos una vez más a Genshin Impact. Recordad que lo dejemos aquí después de romper el sello, delante de la mazmorra. Vamos a ver. A ver qué tal se nos da la mazmorra. Bueno, dragón de la tormenta del terror. Nivel equipamiento recomendado, nivel 26. Sí, ya tenemos, me parece que tenemos a la mona justo con el nivel 26. Pero bueno, ya podremos ya. Vamos a ver, ¿veis? Aquí, en la mona del nivel 26. Vale.
Look, there are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots.
Pues a dispararle a saco.
Aim for those blood clots.
Acelerado. ¡Ey! Que esto nos da. Ahora estamos esquivando. Ahora esquivamos. Bien, bien. Abajo. Arriba. Para abajo.
I'll extract and condense the pure animal from the shocks being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Bien, bien, ya estamos cada vez más cerca. Un poquito más, un poquito más. Un poquito más, creo, ¿eh? Vamos, 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 vamos. Ahí. No te muevas. No. Ha vuelto a ir. Ahora sí que estamos esquivando bien. De momento estamos esquivando bien. Aquí. Eso nos ha ido justa, ¿eh? Está poca vida ya está poca vida. Vamos. Lo tenemos, va, venga. Aquí hay otro. Esquivando. Uf, eso me ha dado. Venga, que ya estamos, va. ¿No le das desde aquí? No le da. Que no se me escape. Ahí, lo tenemos.
Hang on, just one more.
Bien. Bien, chicos. A ver. Oh,
Now we
20.
can fight to fall in on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, the Fallen's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Some chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Oh, ahora. Pobre Venti, chicos, pobre Venti. Uf.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Wind blade.
Written in the stars.
Catch the wind.
Se nos han muerto los dos a distancia. Estaremos volando. A ver si puedo revivirla. Vale, algo sí. Hay un poco más. No, no puedo. Por si acaso. Ahí, rápido.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Dodge this.
Bien. Bien, hemos sudado un poco, ¿eh? Hemos sudado un poco, pero bueno.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Wow. Un día después.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant! Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet.
Continuamos.
Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Y tú despeja el lugar, que yo voy a mirar cositas por aquí. Vamos a ver, tenemos una misión más, que es la de dentro. Vale. Tenemos, digamos que tener más misiones, ¿no? Por algún lado. Cargos. Minio. Queda... ¿Cargo? ¿Dónde? Vamos a buscarlo. Cargo que queda está en... aquí. Al lado de la posada y de la llanura. Vamos a ir para allá, ¿no? Vale, es dirección norte. Sí. Ahí ya nos sale el mapa. La verdad que ha sido muy bonita la historia. Casi, la verdad que casi no lo contamos, hay que decirlo. Nuestro 20. Ay, mirad. Tenemos nuestra pobre Fist un poquito mal. Vamos a darle un poquito de comer, ¿no? A ver, darle esto mismo. Esto. Después iremos a donde las bendiciones para curarnos enteros. Pequeño paso. Cargo activado. Elimina todos los monstruos. 9. Y arriba tenemos al toca pelotillas este. Y si queréis venir. Hola. ¿Que a quién se le ocurre, ¿eh? De verdad, ¿eh? Vamos a chupar esto. Aquí no se tiene que construir nada, hombre. Espera. Vale, misión hecha. Vámonos. Templo. O yo supongo que después de la misión ya nos dan toda la vida. Que vamos a ir a este punto de teletransporte. Y de aquí nos vamos a las recompensas del gremio.
Ad
Con
Astra
Catalina.
Abyssa.
Catero. Reclamar recompensa del día.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Y recompensa de rango. Ya lo tenemos. Vale, a ver, la misión está aquí. Hola.
Here we go. This is Crisis, Danger, the Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild. What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech.
Más tarde.
Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
Tenemos que hablar con los habitantes. Bueno.
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. I cannot imagine. I hope they get the trade routes back up.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past Every cloud has a silver lining. For that, we have you. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius.
Mira, ya que estamos aquí, os voy a contar un pequeño secreto. El pequeño secreto es dentro de la catedral. Vamos a ir un momento dentro de la catedral para enseñaros un secretito. Ya veréis. Vamos para allá. Para que la catedral está ahí arriba. Vamos a coger el camino corto. El camino corto es este. Mira, ya que estamos aquí, no os voy a contar un secreto, sino dos. Tal y donde estamos en la plaza, ¿vale? En la estatua. Digamos que en la puerta de la catedral a la izquierda, saliendo a la izquierda en este punto, ¿veis eso que brilla ahí encima? Pues es una misión que hay escondida. Solo lo único que tenéis que hacer es ir caminando por aquí. Oh, se me fue. Venga, otra vez. Y ¿veis? Así. Así. Hasta el final. No tengáis miedo de caeros, porque no os caéis. Y al final, premio. Cofre lujoso. Muchas cositas. Muchas cositas. Vale. Primer secreto. Segundo secreto. Tenemos que entrar dentro de la catedral. Para este secreto. Venga, para adentro. Bien. Una vez dentro, vamos aquí con Victoria. Buenas, Victoria. Le preguntamos sobre Storm Terror mismo. Volvemos a hablar. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Vaya lugar bonito. Bueno, nos dirá que hay un lugar muy chulo, tal, y tachan. No es tan simple como eso. La gente y unas personas nacieron al sol. Pam. Bueno, nos cuenta un poquito el rollete de siempre. Le decimos que sí, todo lo que tú digas. Nos explica su historia. Y ¡pum! Cáliz de caballero sanguinario. Nos han dado un cáliz. Mirad, es esto de aquí. Vamos a artefactos. Aquí lo tenemos. El cáliz. Caballería sanguinaria. Tenemos crítico, maestría elemental y ataque. La verdad que es 4 estrellas. Va muy bien. No digo que no, no voy a mentir. Va muy bien. Ahora si lo queréis poner o no, ya es cosa vuestra. Pero al menos ya os he dicho lo que hay. Ataque, mira, este de ataque. Este no sube el ataque, la vida. El ataque. Daño crítico, elemental y ataque. Vamos acá. Este de momento no tenemos 2 sets. Tenemos uno. Únicamente nos daría probabilidad de crítico, ataque, maestría elemental. Yo de momento lo voy a dejar aquí. No lo voy a incorporar de momento hasta que tenga otro más. Muy bien, vámonos para afuera. Vamos a seguir con la misión. Ya sabéis 2 secretos más que podéis conseguir. Después de conseguir todos los secretos, ya sabéis, mirad vuestro equipo, mirad lo que podéis aumentar, lo que no, para haceros mucho más fuertes. Ya estamos llegando. Vamos a comer. Ya hemos llegado.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming...
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. And then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain... there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Y se caquea, ¿sabes? Okay.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of but let's forget about him. I worked super hard. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Ahí está. Vamos a comer.
It's been getting quite busy
A comer. Ahí te sientas. Yo me tendré que sentar aquí, ¿no?
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the winds may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt. All right, now let's eat before it gets...
Con Amber come, con la otra cena.
No to Paimon.
No es tonto, ¿no?
Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Ah, mira, pues volvemos a la catedral. ¡Hala! Venga, otra vez para arriba. Oh, sí. Pero bueno, para arriba la primera vez fue para enseñaros los dos secretitos esos, ¿eh? Eso no tiene nada que ver con lo de ahora. Así que vámonos para allá. Y ahora vienen las misiones. Se supone. No nos ha curado. Hemos comido, hemos descansado, no nos ha curado. Bueno, no me preocupa, porque después si acaso iremos allí donde las bendiciones. Y ya nos curaremos, ya. Ah, estoy mojado. Sécate. Sécate. Ah. Pecado.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Y Venti también está aquí dentro. Vale. Sí, míralos. Hola.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have—
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of— Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious—
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
Ay, encima no dura para siempre.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. absentee archon of Mondstadt.
How impotent you've become. That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Fenty!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's all right, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left.
He left? Already? Where did...
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean... I mean, Master Jean said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as...
The Fatui were the ones who attacked you. Master Jean has already returned to the Knights, but she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces...
Bien. Ver. Sí. Por también. Pero bueno, chicos, nos veremos el próximo día. Espero que os haya gustado esta pedazo de aventura. La verdad que ha sido impresionante. Continuaremos más adelante. Ya sabéis, dadle un buen like, suscribiros si no lo estáis y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.